Communication in the mathematics classroom notes that it takes ongoing, intentional work to create and reinforce a classroom culture in which all students feel comfortable exposing their thinking in front of their peers.
We do a lot of talking, a lot of explaining, and they know that it's a joint effort between the teacher and the students. It's not just me at the front. We actually work together to get through a mathematical concept. So even though it's the teacher at the front who's leading the lesson, that most of the time my kids end up talking more than I do. And I think that's the biggest strategy, is the amount of oral discussion that goes on, regardless whether it's a congress, regardless of whether it's group work, whether it's the teacher at the front of the room or the back of the room. The kids usually are in control of the conversation.
What I like is that it's fun to see what other people's strategies are and what they know about what you're doing. If you don't know something, they could help you understand it in maybe a different way.
I like working in groups because if you don't understand, you could ask your partner and see if your partner could help you.
I like going in groups, so like you both can get different answers, but you can help each other, so that's fun.
I like how discussing it with the whole class, so we know how their point of view of math is and how our point of view of math is, then we understand it more properly than we usually do.
Some of the strategies that I use within my classroom is one, wait time, is to make sure that students have the opportunity to access their own knowledge, and even if it's not prior knowledge, but to access their own thinking. So I give them time enough either to just think about what's on the board or the question we're doing, or enough wait time for questions. That it's not always I need an answer right away. And sometimes even before I ask for a question within the classroom, I ask them to turn to a partner and talk about their answers, so that they have orally been able to formulate an answer before they have to present it in front of everybody as a group discussion. We also do gallery walks where kids walk around, look at each other's work, put sticky notes on it, asking a question or making a comment about what's on the paper, and then those students then return to their own work and they get to respond to what was put on the paper by other students.